Hey guys, I am back with another video. I hope you guys can see this, but today, guys, I'm going to be telling you guys how to make $800 in 4 hours just by delivering lost airport luggage using your own car. So if y'all want a side hustle, and I would always give you guys these side hustles so that way it can help you if you on your way of getting off of Section 8 or just want to add to your income. Side hustles are great. So I'm going to be going on today and telling you guys about that. So I'll give a couple minutes for people to come in, or I'm just going to start talking because I don't really go live. So people are not going to even probably see this video anyways. Not too many until I start getting a little bit more frequent with my lives, guys. All right. So let me turn on some things right quick. I'm just trying to get it together. How are you people doing today? Y'all great people. Y'all been having a good day so far? I hope so. All right, I'll just did a couple things to this live. All right. All right. Let's see if I can save this. Okay, here we go. Now let me start. Okay, guys. You know what? The good thing about this particular side hustle, if you don't have a car, that's okay. I mean, you're gonna make enough money to whether you can either rent a car to do this quick side hustle, or maybe you can just borrow a car right quick from a relative to even do this side hustle. Okay, guys. So the part about it, like I said, you can use your own vehicle to do this side hustle and make a lot of money. And people don't know about this side hustle. So I'm just gonna drop this little gem on for y'all today. So that way you'll know about it. So it's this guy that I saw on the internet. And I actually didn't believe that he was at the airport getting lost luggage. And the airport was paying him $800 in just 4 hours he made delivering lost luggage to people. I didn't even know that existed. So why don't I just come and tell you guys how to do it, right? So the only thing you can what they like to do first is you have to become an independent contractor. And an independent contractor is pretty much you just be your own boss. And you have to have certain forms and stuff that you have to fill out to make sure that you're legit and everything like that, okay? So it's not many requirements that they require you to have to do this job for the airports. Of course, you can't just go and do the job, okay? You have to pick airports, maybe one that's closer to you, and see which one you want to target. And what they look for is first you have to be at least 18 years old doing this type of job or older. Because if you're under 18, they're not gonna let you do the airport job because it's too much risk. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna need to do is if you have a smartphone, that'll be good because you're gonna have to download the app in order to see what deliveries and routes you have to go to because they have like an app once you start working for them. So just make sure that your smartphone, whatever you have, is make sure that it's downloadable because I know a lot of people have smartphones and hey, you can't download any apps. So if you got a smartphone and you can't download apps, then this right here is not going to be for you. Okay, this side hustle is not going to be for you at all. And also what you need a clean driving record. All right. I can't stress that enough. You will not be able to get this type of job delivering luggage, lost luggage for airports if you don't have a clean driving record because anything can happen and they don't want to be liable and responsible for that. Okay. So make sure that you don't have that many tickets and stuff like that that actually messed up your driving record. So it's easy to get a copy of your driving record to make sure it's clean and everything like that. And then that way you'll be able to be cleared for this job. So there are some that require your vehicle to be a certain year. Some airports require, like Uber. If you want to do Uber, your vehicle have to be a certain year. Now, some airports require that too, that your vehicle has to be a certain year because the last thing they want to do is for you to be delivering luggage for them and then your car break down. Well, of course, a new or recent car could break down, right? But the chances of it breaking down is much slimmer than if you have a hoopty or something like that. All right. So make sure you guys have a liable car. As far as the car type, it really don't matter what kind of car it is. Most of the airports that I checked about this job right here, they don't require you to have a specific car. However, just know that you can't go and get a bunch of luggage and talk about you're driving your motorcycle to deliver it, okay? Don't try that, y'all, because you never know. So I'm going to stress the fact that don't think you will be able to deliver people luggage if you got a motorcycle, because that's not going to work either. But for the most part, I've just been seeing that they accept cars, SUVs, minivans, trucks, box cars. And with most of these companies, of course, the larger vehicles, the more opportunities there will be for you to make money. Like, for instance, it's so easy, guys. If you just go and rent a little small van and you load up all that luggage, because the more loads you get, the more money you're gonna make. Okay. And $800, shoot, it take a while for people to make that. And think about it, you can make that in 4 hours. It take a while for the average person to even make $800. A lot of people don't even make that in a week. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good opportunity that I don't want you guys to pass up on. So let's get into the money aspects of it. Now, when it comes down to the money, which is everybody's favorite part to talk about, how much money is actually going to vary. It depends on your deliveries. You know, some people might have more deliveries than others. Some people might be able to have more access to airports than others. So it all depends on just your certain situations. Okay. But you got to really, really try and put yourself out there to make sure that you get the best money that you can. All right. There are a ton of different factors also that will affect how much money you get paid. For the most part, you will get paid a flat rate and you'll also receive tips. So that helps as well. A lot of people, when they get their luggage delivered, just like DoorDash, they'll give tips and stuff like that. So you definitely can expect that. So not everybody get tips though, but some people don't tip because they don't want to tip, but it'll all help in the long run. Everything goes a long way. Okay. Hold on for a second, guys. I'm gonna be right back. If y'all just joining me, make sure y'all hit that like button. And today I am discussing how you can make $800 in 4 hours just delivering airport luggage. You do not want to miss out on this good opportunity I'm telling y'all about. But I got to take a quick break. And so y'all don't go nowhere. Share this video. Be right back. Okay, guys, I am back with this great opportunity to tell you how to make this money. All right. So I told you about the tips and everything, how they can just add up. And so that way you can actually possibly make over $800 in 4 hours. Okay. So now y'all probably like, okay, how can you apply for these different gigs? I'm gonna tell you that. All right, I ain't got to that yet. Besides, you just reaching out to some of the airports, you can also apply to different companies. The company is called Express Bag. That's the letter X dash press, PRESS bag. Um, they actually hire a lot of gigs for this type of work. Okay, but after I did a little digging, I found out the information about them. Um, it's this particular company that's located in Texas. So if you live in the Texas area, that'll work for Texas. Um, I did a little more research on different websites for that particular company. They didn't have a website available, but they are a company that are accepting workers to deliver this type of luggage. Okay. So the next one is Synpex. That's the one that's it's SENPEX. So that's another company that hires delivery drivers for the airport. All right. So this company, you have to at least be 18 years old. All right. So that's some of their requirements. And they want you to have a little driving experience, but not a lot of driving experience. So if you just been driving regularly, I think that you probably be able to meet their requirements, especially if you haven't gotten any wrecks and you got a pretty good clean driving record. Okay. So it doesn't even say that your vehicle has to be current and up to date, but I guess if you reach out to them, then they'll tell you what you need to do. All right. So they do require a background check. So you make sure that your background is pretty clear. All right. Another thing is they're going to want some information about your vehicle. So you got to take some pictures and your license plate, upload that to the website. Don't worry about giving out your social security number and stuff like that. But you do have to show proof of your insurance in order for them to hire you. The next company that's hiring for this type of service, guys, is for this type of work is Reliable Courier. It's a carrier company, reliable carrier company, and they really specialize in lost luggage. So that means that you'll have more opportunities to make money if you try all of these companies. Okay. So just doing the application process, these are some of the things that they will ask for. What type of vehicle you got? They'll ask whether you drive an SUV, a cargo van, a car, box truck. They'll ask when you're available, if you can lift or push or pull up to 50 pounds. So if y'all got some bad knees or bad back, I do not recommend for you guys to do this job. It's not really, really labor intense because 50 pounds is not all that heavy. But if you got weak knees or a bad back, I don't recommend this job unless you get a dolly. You get a dolly and you can kind of scoop that little the luggage up on the dolly and just roll it, then you're straight. Okay. So make sure all your registrations to your cars and stuff updated because they definitely do check that as well. All right. So the next company, oh guys, and also they're doing the drug screening. So Reliable Courier does a drug screening. So y'all make sure y'all pass that drug test because they require that. That's what their website say. Okay, another company that you guys can get with to be able to make $800 in 4 hours delivering luggage is GoShare. All right, y'all check out GoShare because among all of the companies, this one seems to have the most requirements as far as vehicle goes. So this is what they're saying. But the reason why the ones who be having the most requirements, guys, you're gonna get more business and you're gonna get more leads with them. That's just my personal belief. Okay. Um, so they require you at least to have a 2001 or newer vehicle, which 2001 is really not new to me. That's really not a new vehicle. So that's actually pretty good. All right, but your vehicle does have to have an inspection sticker on it. You have to pass a background check, your driving check, history. They do all that stuff. And with this company, they will want you to have an iPhone or Android. Remember, I told you that in the beginning of the live that you had to have an iPhone or Android to be able to download the app. So they'll be sending you out directions and where to pick up the deliveries and stuff like that. All right. They also want you to have a checking account because you will be getting direct deposit when you pay. So that's a requirement that they want you to have. You'll need a valid driver's license, registration, insurance card in the state you're driving in. You will have to meet the minimum state insurance requirements to be compliant with the local law as well. So when you apply for this company, guys, I want you to know that there is a bit of a wait, about 6 weeks. And if it's about 6 week wait, y'all, this company is very legit because these people hopping on these jobs. And like I said earlier, it's not easy to make $800 in 4 hours. So that's why you're gonna have to wait about 6 weeks, okay? So this one right here, guys, I had recently applied because I was just trying to try it out and see if it actually worked. And I'm gonna let you guys know how much money I'm able to make by using this particular company, okay? So I'll come back and share that with you because I really didn't know what to do on live. I don't know if I should be doing Section 8 on live with y'all or come back and do some side hustles. So I say I'll try some side hustles today. So as far as the pay goes, it all depends on your size of your vehicle. The more you can load, the more money y'all gonna make. So if you're driving an SUV, a minivan, I would anticipate the average you can earn is about maybe $56 an hour. And that's just all honesty. Okay. So if you have a pickup truck, something like that, you probably can make about 100, 150. So the bigger your vehicle, and you can easily rent one, guys. I know in my area they had some rentals for like $80. You could rent them, a big size rental. All right. So one thing you want to know is when it comes down to making these deliveries with any company, it it's for you that your gas is not reimbursed. So, but if you're making that much money in 4 hours, do you really need your gas reimbursed? Nah, because a lot of the routes that I've seen, it's not going to be that far of a delivery. Some of them are far out, but a lot of them are not. There's like kind of like close by. It all depends on where the person lives. So, but one thing I want you to know is when it comes down to making these deliveries with any company, is you ain't gonna be reimbursed. Okay, so just remember that. So that is something that is gonna go on to what you think you might consider doing or to decide on which company you want to go with. Of course, route you take and how much money it's going to cost you. You got to figure all that kind of stuff out to make sure you make the biggest bang for your buck. Because one thing you don't want to do is accept a job where you know you got to go this far distance to just make a delivery for some luggage, and it's eating up all your gas because gas prices and stuff be up and down. So you just got to do the math on your own to see if it's actually beneficial for you. Okay. All right. So you can go to Bags Company. That's another place that's hiring for you to deliver luggage. So the information when I looked at it was pretty limited. So they didn't really tell me about a lot of the requirements, but you can go to the website and check it out. Another company is Road Die. The last company I'm going to share just to put out there for you is going to be Road Die. Okay. So some of you may or may not heard of this. Some people like working with this one, some don't because these trends they be paying lower of all the different companies. Okay. So y'all can check out Road Die if you want to, but like unlike some of them, you may be paid weekly. So I guess that's how they get some people in. But then the lowest pay you'll get is like $13 an hour. All right. So y'all go ahead on and check out some of them companies and come back and share and tell me if it works for you. So I'm gonna end this live video, guys, and I'll come back when I got some more updates for y'all. Okay. So if you missed the live screen, go ahead and hit the rewind button. I gave y'all some good jewels on how to make some money. $800 in 4 hours. So I'm gonna go back and see what else I can find for y'all so y'all can make some extra money, and I'll come back. Bye.